Hey everybody, it's me, Thomas. I just wanted to do this quick little video here for everybody. Just give me a sec. It's late at night. I'm relaxed, I'm chill. I just want to talk to you guys. Lately, I've had some people make some comments. A lot of people, actually. But not bad comments. They're just queries or questions. And I wanted to address them. And I figured it's better to do this in a quick little video. So as everybody... Sorry, I got my music playing. I can play it in the background. I don't get touched. I actually created that music. That's kind of a depressing stuff, too. Check it out. They're on the YouTube channel. Well, here or wherever else. I have... Man, I gotta put my glasses back on to pause everything here. Alright. Excuse me. So, yeah, I've had a lot of people, friends, and people that actually watch the channel, so knowing there's people around the world actually watching this, I have no clue who you are. I've had comments from people lately, which are good. And it's all been around the same things. I wanted to address it. I've had a lot of people ask me recently, sorry, I hope that heater's not overbearing in the sound. So, but they've recently asked me this is pretty much the same theory of why did I not get a job during the summer and, still work on the project while I'm working? And also, why am I giving it up now? Or not giving it up, but taking the break. Why? And people said, I had a person leave one on one of my videos recently. He said, I'm a new fan to your stuff. I watched all your stuff. I greatly appreciate it. And, if you're that person, thank you. And there's been a bunch of people I have never met around the world. Turns out my stuff is watched, and some people are like really enjoying it. So they asked me these questions, and I've had some friends ask the questions too. But it's really surprising. People, I have no idea. So I am getting noticed around the world somewhat with the channel. 4.5 years. I'm not quitting. So, but let me explain this. The reason I decided to take the summer off. And why I needed to take a break, too. That's for life, but I'll go into that in a sec. I decided to do it. Could I have worked and still did this part-time? If anybody knows anything and's ever been trying to do any online creating or anything, being a content creator, know my goal was to be a content creator. And eventually working into a professional filmmaker, have my own films and such. I have other things I want to talk about here in a bit. I won't make this too long, but anyway, to be good at it, most of the best YouTubers, I'll just call it being a YouTuber, because that's the main focus I wanted to build. That's the one that can make money. Over 1,000 views, and I start getting like $18, whatever, so much. I forget how it's broken down. It's not a lot, but it's like something, and then blah, 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 blah. And then YouTube could have helped pay for my existence, and that would have been my full-time job. Build up an empire. Now, people say you can do it, make money. Why I decided to not go back to work full time when I got let go of the call center, I look at letting go as a sign to me. When I got let go, I said, maybe this is somebody, the universe telling me to do this. I gotta take the opportunity. And to be a good YouTuber, to be a good content creator, want to be a good filmmaker, a lot of them may know you gotta dedicate that. That's not a part-time job. To all the most successful YouTubers, it is a full-time job. And it's not, I have not been lazy on these months. I want to tell you right now. When you're doing skits, I had a lot of new ideas, new characters I want to create. I'll just give an instance, a character I came up with that has never been seen is the gay unicorn that's super politically incorrect, whatever you call it. He's not... Ooh. A little bit of inspiration from Scott Thompson from Kids in the Hall and a few other characters. And it would have been... I had the mask. It's a unicorn mask with the horn. And I want to eventually get it a suit. A whole suit that's rainbow all the way down. And it's going to be over the top and just so... and stuff like that. And it was going to be really out there. But politically incorrect. Making fun of this snowflake society. And I respect stuff, but I just wanted to make fun of it because some of it needs to be made fun of. And this character just would have talked about anything current, making fun of everybody, anybody, and boom. Would have caused some controversy, but it's a good idea. I really like it, and I still want to do it. I don't have a name for him yet, too. That's the thing. So, but that's just one idea I get to develop, and I got 2 film ideas that I've been writing down. I have tons of other ideas. I'm always coming up with ideas. And then you got to find locations. I'm always traveling around. Oh, this location. Like up the street. I'm here in the West Side, and there's a Sims Corner, and then there's a park right there. Amazing space, amazing visuals. But with my products, my cameras, sounds junk. Because you can hear, you're trying to talk and you can't hear. And that's where I need to eventually get an 80D. That's, or at least for me anyway, the Canon 80D, because you can plug a Rode mic, use separate, because any onboard mic is going to be horrible. It's going to be picking up wind, you're going to be doing it. Or if I can get a camera with an external mic, you put the covering over the external Rode mic, boom, it cuts out most of the wind. You can just hear in front, or it helps direct the sound. Now, it doesn't cut all of it out, but it makes it a lot better to hear the vocals when talking. So it can, do scenes up there and film and make it sound good and look good. So, but again, that takes money eventually. But that's, you got to locate there. You got to go listen to. Sorry, my eyes are all dark. You have to, listen to the area and test. I tested, and I'm like, oh no. I did a bunch of tests in different areas in town. And the one up at park, it's too windy up there, always, no matter what. Even if it's quiet there, because it's between 2 bodies of water, and it's constantly wind going up on this hill. So, or at least one body, but different angles. But it's really windy up there. Really, really windy. So, no. And I wanted to take the summer to try to dedicate everything to it. Writing, filming, editing, learning, teaching myself. I took a few more workshops again, and then I wanted to try to get a lot done. The summer, with the time I had, now that I had a lot of the free time, I was able to at least do one commercial. I made $50 on doing it. It wasn't a commercial, it was an ad for a program in the government, and it was shown a project. You can see it on Thomas Haley Creations. I got the right and the okay from them that I could show it. It was a person and a presentation about women being mentors for other women in government and what have you. Really cool program. And I got to do like a 15-minute presentation video. Actually, it was even shorter. I think it went 5 minutes, actually. Sorry. But that took 7 hours just to edit alone to make it as good quality, because this was going to be professional, so I got to make it great. For the equipment I had and stuff, I think it turned out really well, and I got praised by it, actually. So, and I made $50. So there, I got my own project out there in the ether now. I've done a few commercials for a store uptown, local store uptown. I do a few. It's not televised. They're only on like their YouTube or Facebook channel and whatever. But and I don't get paid for it. I've gotten free coffee and stuff, a few things like that. But I've done a few of them now, and I'm going to be doing more in the future once I get back and get time to film and stuff. But I did a bunch of those, and I got noticed around town. People really enjoyed the ones I did. Then I got to be on a movie set and meet amazing people. It's hard. I've been offered a few other chances to go on movie sets as part-time and whatever, and even one was a paying role, but most of them are outside of town, like in Fredericton or Moncton, and I'd have to travel around New Brunswick, and when you do not drive, that's hard. I know I should have my license by my age, but so it's been a hindrance really living. St. John doesn't have a lot of the films filmed here. I do believe we can get more, and I hope to be able to get on more sets. I met some amazing people there too. But the only reason I got it is I knew the guy from one of the workshops the year before, and he got to produce his film, and he was gracious enough to allow me to go in, and I was a dog carer for most of the day, but I got to follow behind, watch the cinematography, watch the development, watch the actors, got to do, and I did some grunt work, and I even had a little role in it. So, I was a good learning experience for me. Hot as heck that day, though. But, wow, that light is weird. My eyes are shot. Whoa, light. So yeah, someday learn a way to get rid of these black circles. I've had these for the last few years now. Stress, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so I got to do that, and that was awesome. It was, yay. And I met a great dog, too, Piper. She's amazing. I think she's a boxer. Beautiful pup. I spent the whole day with her. And, yeah, that was awesome. And I met some, like I said, great people in the industry now. So my foot is in a door, at least anyway. People know who I am. Hopefully they've watched this channel. Maybe you're watching now. I don't know. And yeah. I did that as well, so I get the honor of doing that. So I've been busy. I've got some things in the ether, but it took this time to be able to do that. So I don't regret what I did. It sucks it didn't quite pan out the way I wanted. I didn't have one thing go viral, so, because the TED, I didn't do as much writing on skits, though, this year. I did them, I wrote them, but I didn't put them out there. I even have stuff in the can right now, but I just didn't feel it was time. There was some issues and stuff going on. As you notice, it was a little bit less this year with things going on. Or last year. Wow, it was 2020 already. So I had to change a lot up, and that's where there was a lot of live streaming. Then I started developing. I had people, friends, but yet other people following my streams and the stuff. And I had some really cool comments and some conversations with some good people. And so my online game streaming finally started getting out there. And some of those people, the ones asking why I couldn't go back, they liked my streams. So I was able to be a success, for me anyway, on that. I wasn't making money to the point yet, but again, it's about going viral. It's about getting noticed. I've learned how to work social media for the 4.5 years, which I should get a job doing, and I'm looking for one. But I can work social media like the back of my hand. I know tricks that some people don't know how to do out there. Like, can you post from your PC to Instagram? Yes, you can. There's little tricks around that. How to make your web browser look like it simulates as a cell phone instead, and then you can test stuff. But then you can take and post videos and pictures and whatever's on Instagram. You can post it to your Instagram from your PC and not have to worry about doing it on a phone. That's a little trick. It exists. There's a lot of hidden tricks on Twitter and other things and stuff that I know how to do, because I've worked with social media for the last 4.5 years, and I'm kind of an expert at it. I'm going to say, you know me, I don't talk highly of myself like that. I believe I've become an expert on social media and how things work, how they read, algorithms. Notice ever go on commercials. You go on the internet and you're searching items, and you happen to search the same item over and over again. Notice those ads down the road show up in your Facebook feeds and maybe even a Twitter feed. It all reads. I mean, how the internet works, it's pretty simplistic, really. But I mean, I understand it quite well, because when you live on it, So I've learned that this summer, that I've gotten good at that. I've never had confidence in myself about how my knowledge and my ability of learning and enjoying what I'm doing more than this. That's why I had to take the time off to try to make it. The big thing I want to, and I'm going to explain this too. Hold on. No. Here, give me a sec, guys. It's not live, but I don't want to cut this either. It's just real. But keep me chip. They'll be quiet. I'm sorry. It's late, but that's usually when they're more awake. I'm nice and relaxed, by the way. It makes this a little easier right now. I've been good, though. This is a good day today, I can say. And I apologize to people that have been really off, but you know me, who I am. I'm in my own head way too much. See, even people get out in the workplace. I haven't even done that in a while, so I've been in my own head a lot. But anyway, so with everything, again, that's why I decided to take the summer off. And I learned stuff. I got to get on stuff. My foot's indoors. It's there. So I don't regret it. It didn't quite pan out the way I planned it, but then again, that's life. I planned EI to run out. They said in the paper March. No, you have it until March. Well, that's weirdly worded. That means I understand what it means, though, because I worked in fisheries. I just never thought of it, and I was getting into so much things, and so it's a lot of my fault, this one. But I tried to go for the gusto. I had to give it my shot. And then after everything happened and then recently, I had to say, this is why I'm having to step back, is I'm burnt out. Because right now I have to focus on certain other aspects of my personal life here. Because if I don't, my entire life is crashing, and then I won't be able to do this at all, and I feel I got to get back to the way I used to be. If people know me, I don't give up. I'm very stubborn as hell, I traveled Canada. I lived in Toronto, Montreal, Calgary. Didn't really live in Vancouver, visit Vancouver, but they were all to try to follow my dream. In my 20s, I wanted to be in acting. I wanted to be in pro wrestling. I wanted to do things. I'm a person that really delves hard into dreams, because I believe I'm meant to be in entertainment industry somehow, behind a camera. Nowadays, I believe it's more behind, as a cinematographer and stuff, and a creator, like a Kevin Smith, except I wouldn't be on front much. Some character stuff still, but, I know what I want to do. So Sort of like Linus, recently I watched a video of Linus Tech Tips. If you ever knew anybody who watches their YouTube channel, amazing. If you're a PC person, amazing stuff. But Linus himself, he's the main guy of the thing. He recently did a video of him retiring. He's very young still, but he's made enough money. They're a company. He just started on his own. As a small little channel, as a tech geek talking about tech on thing. On YouTube. Sort of like me talking about the 420, the comedy stuff, something small. But he grew that into a conglomerate, huge company. Whatever, I'm using bad words. He created a company. He hires 30 people. And he mentioned that even. He talked about it and how he just became that because of people. I'm watching his channel. He reached 10 million followers. So he's a highly success. And anyway, I'm going to talk about it. Go check it out. The video is very good. I watched it all this morning. But that's another reason why I wanted to do this, because watching him talk about it makes me talk about, I didn't get successful like that. But I don't believe I should give up, because I believe, now that I know there's some of you out there that I've never met before, but you're enjoying this, or at least what I do, and I thank you for that. It's cool to know that people do all right now I need is just to get noticed. I thought about applying to Ellen, say, Ellen, check my channel out. Now, I don't know a lot of the 420 humors. Some people are still, even though we can joke about drinking and stuff nowadays, but that humor is still a little taboo because it's still just fresh, at least here in Canada for legalization, and some people have their views. I only do it once a week, so I'm not even a person that does it a lot. Once a week, maybe twice a week, but I still partake. I still believe it should be open. You should be responsible with it, though. Yes, I believe you should be 25 or over before you start doing it because of the growth of the brain. People, and some of the people, my fellow stoners, of course, going to say, oh, it's factually. Watch, oh God, what's his name? There was a good conversation they had. Joe Rogan. I'm a big fan of his. And he talked, he's like, no, yeah, you shouldn't do it. And Kevin Smith, they all, guys that are heavy users now, said they didn't even start, some of them, and Kevin, I think, was in his 30s. It's better just because your brain physically develops and it stops on the physical level around 25, 26, something around there. And then have a party, just don't abuse anything like anything else. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to go into that aspect of it. And I'm a proponent of it. And that's where the channel exists. Now, I had the 420 food snack channel. I thought about renaming it just the Foggy Brains food channel type thing, and then people can interpret it how they may, and then maybe I won't reference it in there, because YouTube is very specific. That's why I don't put a lot of them in YouTube recently, because it's very 420 heavy, and YouTube is... See, you got to analyze all this stuff. You constantly got to think about what you're doing and putting out there. Certain channels will take it down. I won't get profit if I ever start getting a lot of people watching. You don't get profit on that channel until yada yada yada. If you say certain words, you have to worry about being thought about in the public eye. If I say one wrong word, I'm considered you're racist, you're a bigot, you're this, you're that. I'm in the communities of such of LGBT, and then some of the jokes I'm going to be doing are going to. But I believe in being honest. So, but people are going to. That's ideas for the channel and things, and I was pushing buttons in the new ideas I have. They're going to be a little bit more controversial, but I wanted to bring skits back. I wanted to do comedy. I got the camcorder. I think I could do better visuals. Eventually, I'll get a better camera, but I got ideas to build this channel and have these characters. But now, the new time around, they had the chips already. Give me a sec. Sorry, kitty cats. I love them. Hey, bud. Right here, Chase. I love them. And with my company, I wanted to do the videos, boom, 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 and that would have been successful. I get hundreds of thousands, millions of views even. But and using the reference of Linus Tech Tip, I need a drink. Linus Tech Tips again. What he built into is a major company, has a building, an office, 30 burgers. Foggy Brains was the start. But then I wanted to be a filmmaker. I'd always still do the Foggy Brains. I'd have fans of my films would follow it, and boom, boom. Sort of like Kevin Smith has a podcast, and other people like that have their own shows. But mine would start from that show and then build here to film and stuff. But as people know me, I also have other ideas on this side. On top of all that, like James Maynard from Tool, he has multiple businesses. He's not a singer. He has a winery. He has this, and he has a couple other businesses in the go. People know me. I had an idea for a 420 cafe here in St. John. I still do. Actually, I thought anybody know the post office building here on the west side, that would be a good idea for a start, for a smaller building. Or put it uptown, in one of the buildings uptown. You would have had a place where you go in, I'm not going to say you would have, you might, because I still believe it can happen. You're going to have single small rooms, like 3 or 4 of them, maybe 5, that a group of maybe 2 or 3 or maybe 4 or whatever, 5 people can go into each room, plug in an iPod or something, have a close the door. The window, you can still see the window because you can, for security, we don't want, in the private room, whatever, don't want people having sex there. But they'd have the window open, they could play their music, it'd be soundproof though, and they could listen to their tunes. And then we can have funky colors in the wall, stuff, boom, and they're doing their gummies, they're smoking their pot, we, ventilate the system, there's a good smell. It would have been cool. It will be cool. And then a small little area would be a section for non-smokers and non-partakers. Just, you can get a regular coffee or whatever. And we'd be able to sell the product there. Now, I don't know how that works. Hopefully, New Brunswick changed the laws where you can have, sort of like you can have a bar and alcohol, you'd have a cafe and weed and whatever you want. It's responsible. So, and I'd also have a section where we'd sell the product. And then that's another expansion. And then we'd also have I thought about having a stage in this building, you get small bands, tons of ideas in the head. This company idea was not fake. It's something I really wanted to build off of the Foggy Brains channel and then to that. Because the place would be Foggy Brains. And I've given my secrets away. And it would have been the channel to building in my own company. And the other ideas I've had is building my own, selling my own gummies. The Foggy Brain gummies. Like Ted's Tangerine Titillation, something like that. I got all the names, and I'd have my own packaging with the logo. If people know the logo. I'd have my own packaging with the logo with my head steaming out, and I thought I could make a bong where they smoke out of my head, sort of like in the logo I've designed for the company. And like Thomas John has all his own products, with and stuff, and he sells products. He makes his money with his own weed. I was going to do that, develop my own little place. I can harvest my own stuff, make it. The government, of course, would get a big cut, but I could be one of those people growing it, and then I could sell it under my name, the Foggy Brains name. I had a product, and I could sell it at my own cafe. Maybe the cafe would branch out, and other cities would want one, and then Foggy Brains cafes all across Canada. I think big. A little bit too big for my own good, and that's why I take so much on this brain, ADHD. It's awesome. So as you see, all this comes out of this, and this is the ideas I wanted to build on. I'm sorry about that. I can't stop him again. He's just gonna play. Cat video. I have big high hopes. I want to do a lot, and eventually meet somebody, settle down with a house, and da-da-da, but I got so much I want to do. This is why it's like, my brain, and I need to concentrate on getting a job right now. Because I gotta get the Foggy Brain, even my own stability in mentally and health wise, and here it's dropped down again this week, but it's my fault. But I'm just a little stressed. I eat, but I can take care of myself. I'm going to be good mentally. I'm going to be good. It is what it is. Everybody knows me. I'm up and down. There's no middle with me. I'm like I'm a meter. But I love mead for that. So that's yeah. Like I said, stay tuned. I get the filming industry, my directing, my filming, and then over here, my companies, my 420 cafes, my products. I seen the things too. They'd be the green color I design for the. It's not necessarily but anyway, you've people that know me seen some of my ideas or heard my ideas. Foggy Brains just so there. I never told anybody this, by the way. So there, the cat's out of the bag. Foggy Brains was something I wanted to be huge. Not just my show, but it would branch out to the Foggy Brains Productions, the films, and then the Foggy Brain Company, the cafes, my own product. I'm selling at the cafes and other shops, and so that's why I took the summer off to do that. I didn't get much done as I wanted. But I got more done than I ever have, though. Like I said, the film, I got my foot in the door. I did the commercials. I did the ad for the government. So I got things done I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. So I'm not regretting what I did. It's just now I know I have to do this. So we come here, we're going to do this. But to you who are asking, you missed already what I've done, and you want to see me back, I'm going to be back. I'm not going anywhere. I have too many high hopes and too many dreams to give up on this. And I've spent 4.5 years and thousands of dollars on this. So, and thousands of hours in editing and grading and and slow computers, it takes forever to edit. Trust me, converting videos takes forever. It's like, oh, the patience you have to have. So, but I enjoy all of it. I want to get eventually an iMac when I create my music, and then with GarageBand, I want to start creating my music again. And I need a lot more entrance themes and openings and stuff, because I've been using the same 4 to 5 songs I've created years ago. It's like time to create new music on GarageBand, and get those from my music for my shows. So, my graphic design, I can start, I'm a graphic designer, photographer, so I can create my own ads on internet and stuff. That's another thing. I manage 5 different websites every day when I was doing the channel. Literally, you got to monitor them every day. So, and read the algorithm, read how the internet works. I'm managing all those sites as well. The Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Cocoscope, the, so, and you have to do those daily, at least check. Yes, MySpace. Check it out. We actually have a MySpace. I'm not kidding. A lot of old tech people are like, oh, that's hilarious. But that's all. So I plan to do this 5 minutes. Oops, we're 25 minutes in. I won't make it a half hour. But I'm in a good mood, as you can tell. Mind you, relax. But even though it was a good day today, I got to see my nephew, get to hang out with him. That's another reason I want to stay in St. John is him. Getting to know that little guy. So we had a cool day together. It was fun. And then I see him again tonight. He wanted me to stay at the house, but I had to go shopping. So I had a friend help me out with the food thing recently, and I was like, thank you, by the way, for watching. So I got vegetables today. Yay! Can eat back to eating healthy again in the mornings. So, and I got stressed. I still am, but I know it's going to get better. I have a good... You okay, bud? Sorry, my little guy was coughing. He's okay. He does it sometimes. He'll eat plastic sometimes when it drives me crazy. I love him, but you just can't stop him. He'll chew on a bag in the middle of somewhere. And you eat anything alive. You just a monster of food. That's why I can't have chips on the side and stuff. Yes, I have. I'm working. Where's my whipped cream? Right. I wasn't going to do the joke. I won't. But, I appreciate everybody asking and giving the comments and stuff, and everybody saying, I never think bad of it, or I know nobody is, I will, or anything. I just want to explain it. Why? I did what I did, and why I'm doing what I'm doing now, and the break needs to be done. I have to concentrate on this to get to this. So... Got to get working, got to get making money again. I'll have to do it part-time, but, if I can get maybe a job that makes 30 hours a week or 35, it'll be more of a struggle, but I'll be able to pay my rent and stuff, and that's all that needs. And then I can still put time into this. I get more time into this. So, it's kind of the parallels. When you have nothing, you got to do this. You got to, when you're at zip, you got to do something. And I'm not one that's lazy. I wasn't raised like that. I got a father, and my brother knows this if he's watching this, but we know, my dad, we instill this, you got to work ethic. So, you always got to keep going. Mine is just different from them. Everybody else has been, I should have, part of me always regrets not becoming a pipe fitter or anything like that. I would have been making money, I would have had a house and a thing, and I would have been, but that was me. That was my fault. Wanting to be creative and in the arts does cost you a lot of money. You know, starving artists, maybe I'll never make it. But I can't give up on my love for it. I want to go I'm going to do some dark stuff this year, photography too. I want to get back. There's a project. I got Nintendos and stuffed animals and a bunch of stuff for it. But I'm not going to give the reason why now. But I have a whole presentation. I want to get these photos on a display. I want to have my first show. So, and we're all in black and white, but really disturbing imagery of modern society within pictures. Black and white, my own ideas in my head, and I want to present these. So it would have been 2 broken Nintendos, a bunch of stuffed animals. There's other things. It's going to involve fire and different things, and it's a very dark idea. I've had this for like 5 or 6 years, this idea for this photo shoot, and I want to get these out. And so, but that's just one of the many things I want to do on a personal level. And there's so much I want to do, and I know I can do. I'm too creative not to. I've been told this more and more, and I know out of my heart I'm meant for this kind of thing. It's not easy to do. But you know what? Anything in life that's worth getting is not. You got to work for what you want out there, and I know that. So, but sometimes the work has to go over the dream, and then you got to, but it'll balance it back out again. I always do. It's not the first time I've been down, not the last time I'm going to be down, probably. But hopefully this is the poorest plan I'll be down. Once I make my first 10 mil, I don't have to do anything again. Then I'll just do everything for fun. Well, I'll still want to get paid, but you know what I'm saying? But then I just donate like a mofo. Seriously, like this city. If I always said if I had worth millions of dollars, here's $1 million to St. John right there. Give it to transit, give it to cops, give it whatever. You know, like seriously, you only need so much money, and then I would help the community so much. But that's a totally different story altogether. So I'm rambling now. Oh, it's exactly 30 minutes, and literally, it's only going to be 31 here soon. So, sorry it was longer than I wanted, but I just wanted to share. I do love you guys. From Thomas, from Foggy Brains, Tracy, and Manu. We are not. It's not the end. Oh, Tracy. This is not the end. Everybody's down and out, but as the phoenix, I will rise. Anyway, I'm a little relaxed. I have food to eat. I'm cheating this weekend because it's wrestling weekend. My favorite pay-per-views on this month, Rumble. This is my favorite month of the year for wrestling. And my wrestling fans, when I do the wrestling reviews, know that. You know, it's to me, it's the Rumble. It's my favorite pay-per-view for WWE. Wrestle Kingdom is the best pay-per-view in wrestling all, and there's a lot going. Tonight's the NWA one. So I haven't watched that yet. I'm going to try to avoid spoilers. But anyway, see, I can go on. I'm going to shut up now. I do love you guys. I'll be back soon. I am not giving up on you guys because there's people out there that believe in me, you know, and I thank you. It's cool that I know I can reach some people and you guys enjoy it. I just need more. Let's get the word out. You know, I got a gummy video. It's like a quick, like the peanut butter jelly time song, but with gummies. Maybe I can get that to go viral. I don't know. We'll see. Is it one finger? Speaking of my mouth, I love my boy. All right, peace.